because you oppress it, and at the end of the day, it's not doing it. It's not listening. So that's why you keep sorting, you know.
So all the tanks here are the same size. Wow, that is so good. All the tanks we have here are the same tank.
Oh, yeah.
And these are how old they were?
About 16 weeks old.
16 weeks old. The cameraman needs to do that.
And that's
16
about 4 months, yes. From hashing.
From those little tiny ones we saw.
And they eat a lot.
There's a lot. I was going to say this is a lot of hard work. When we get back to where we're going to, you think it's therapeutic? When we go and sit down and talk one-on-one, we're going to also ask you vital questions in that area. After this tour, the next
Three, they all grew out cars doing the same thing.
Which part of town that this farm is here? Where is it called? This is called and that's part of Lagos State? Any reason why it's in the outskirts?
Well, we call this place outskirts. Town to the town.
For you, the farmer.
It used to be an outskirts, and you can see the rate of development all around. Commerce, everything is there already. If you can live here without getting to all the things
and still do everything to the We're going to stop the camera now because I know there's a bit of a long walk where that's the final stage that we're going to go now before we then send them to production, viable stock. Just hold that thought there and we'll do with you much later. There is a unit 4 in there.
Unit 4
is the other side. And there's fish in there too.
Yes, fish everywhere.
So unit 3 is how old?
Unit 3 is it's about 16 weeks or so.
About 4 months?
Yes. You see here we hash every month. Every month we hash because we need to produce continually
for the
market. We need to produce.
So they are really, but why are they separated? If that's unit 2, why is this unit 3? Why
we have record of all the ages.
Okay.
We know the day they were hashed.
Okay.
So we have record of all of that.
But they look a bit smaller than those ones.
Well, in every
or is it because
batch,
you sorted them?
in every batch you sort into about 3 different sizes.
Right.
So you have.
So these ones have been sorted.
They are sorted.
Even though they're the same age,
yes,
they are slightly smaller.
To sort. Okay. Because they won't go to market at the same time.
Okay.
The bigger ones go first.
The smaller ones follow. Okay. So there's continuity.
Yes.
Right around
So
the farm.
we hash every month.
But there seems to be a whole lot of tanks here.
Yeah.
1, 2,
We have about
3.
18 tanks.
Wow. I'm going to stop counting this.
18 tanks. You know, we have about 28 tanks of varying sizes. And we have capacity for about, about 80 tons.
How many do you
100
sell
kgs.
every? Okay, let's
It
talk.
depends on market demand.
What is the average that you sell? That gets to the end user, like every week or every month?
Well, you see, because it is important for me to provide my product for my customers all the time, I do not have too many customers.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, because I want to be a reliable supplier. So I want to be able to give them
when they
anytime
demand.
ask.
Okay.
Right now, we cannot meet the demand for fish. Even
the demand is very high.
Even in Lagos, because 60% of those who are eating fish are eating catfish.
Yes.
There are other species.
It's a highly consumable meal.
It's the one that is called point and kill, and it's still the one that
point and kill. What is that? That means that you
point and kill. You just point that one. Yes, that live fish. You point at it and give me that one.
That's right. Okay.
Then they take it for you.
Okay.
kill and then you eat fresh.
They make it into whatever you want.
Yes.
Okay. So this is unit 4.
This is unit 4.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that's unit 4.
right now we are running a flow-through system. That is, we are not recirculating our water.
Okay.
That is because of the challenges of electricity. If we were recirculating our water, if electricity was
Constant and reliable,
we'll be doing 3 times
what we are doing now. Okay. So there's a lot of constraints.
Electricity is a big challenge
In Nigeria generally.
Yes, and because of that, it has reduced our production. You know.
So what do you then rely on when there isn't electricity?
You need to use generator most of the time.
But that means that money you're making, you pump into diesel.
It's difficult for you to really break even using diesel all the time.
So how?
We are only hoping that very soon the electricity situation will improve, and with the current intervention of the World Bank in collaboration with Lagos State government, we are hoping that the time will come when we'll have sufficient electricity to run the farm commercially, and produce sufficient food for the populace of this country and also for other communities in the world.
Because you said you're thinking also of export.
Yes, that is why we are working at the other end on that processing plant.
Okay,
Processing plants.
Sorry to stop you. So after this, after you've done, they've grown, this here they're ready to be harvested.
Yes.
They're ready to be harvested.
Yes.
How will they be here when they're ready to be harvested?
By the time they are ready to be harvested, they'll be between 7 and 8 months.
So they're quite mature.
Yes, and they'll be about 1 kg, 1.2, 1.5.
So what name do we call them? They're no longer juvenile. Now they are catfish.
Table fish.
They're table fish, ready to go.
Table size.
Ready to go from the stove to the table. Yes. Okay. We're going to now go with you.
Working in conjunction with the Federal Department of Fisheries, because we need to do everything in line with international standards. What we plan to do here is to process our fish and exports to other countries. And
as far as
right now,
EU,
Nigeria have said everything has to be done in line with EU standard, international standard, and everything has to be right. So that's what we are trying to do. Here we not only smoke fish from our farm, we also smoke for other farms.
Okay, so that's why the processing plant is... What kind of capacity will the plant have?
We'll be having 2 different processing clean, smoking clean.
For people, who don't know what a clean is, it like an oven?
Smoking clean is like an oven that you can use to process your fish, your meats, and whatever you need to process.
Do you use yours specifically for fish?
Yes, we use it for fish. And we'll also be packaging, possibly for people, for different markets. You package according to the market you want to supply.
So by the time we're going out of here, the construction site, you will show us what a smoking clean actually looks like.
Of course.
So hopefully, when do you think you'll be finishing the processing plant?
God willing, in a few months, say
another 3-4
months, the processing plant should be up and running.
How many floors do you think?
Well, you see, because we also want to enhance the knowledge of fish farmers, we want to also empower people. We want to teach people how to do it. So we'll be having a capacity building hall.
So for
training
courses and
for training of other farmers on international standards regarding fish farming. And that's what we are planning to have on top of the smoking.
So the bottom will be, so you want them to have a hands-on practical experience?
One-stop shop.
I like that. So TEE-ESS Farms is a one-stop shop for capacity building regarding fish farming.
Of course.
So basically people will be able to come here.
It might interest you to know that the World Bank, this was the first World Bank approved training center in the whole of Lagos State.
Right.
And this was where the World Bank trained other fish farmers and consultants